Hi, Reject Nation and Korea. I'm Greg Alba.
Hi, I'm John Humphrey.
Even though BTS greatly extends past Korea, we're not going to watch a BTS video. What are we going to watch, John?
We are going to watch an AGUST D video, 1/7 of BTS. That's right, Suga, his solo music right here.
This comes from none other than, who else? Natalie Doran,
Natalie
top
Doran.
reward to your request. She said, Suga from BTS has solo stuff where he's known as AGUST D. AGUST D. AGUST D. His rapping style and flow is unreal. Korea's fastest rapper. He's actually my favorite rapper in BTS. What am I doing? Oh, she's from Ireland. Everyone gravitates towards my man RM, and rightly so, but I feel Suga gets paid dust and is underrated with the general public. By the way, this is so weird for me calling them by their stage idol names. Well, I usually call them by their real names. Har 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 har.
Hi, 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 hi.
Let's watch it.
Let's do it. The Shining. Damn. That was like an onslaught right there. I feel like I just got punched in the face with bars.
I didn't watch any of the video.
I watched mostly the subtitles. but when the chorus, when I got used to the chorus, then I started to check out, and I was like, okay, I get the kind of gist of the video. You know, this crazy imagery. At first he's tied up, but then he's like cutting himself free and wreaking havoc and being on the back of a armored van.
Yeah.
You know?
We're going to rewatch the music video just for ourselves, and then we'll get back to you and right now.
2,000 years later.
So what I got from this is that Suga never sleeps. That he's always working. He's doing all this for BTS. And then he does his solo stuff on the side. Like he talks about here how he's working 24/7. I don't think that's more true. How does he do so much?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I mean, where's the downtime?
Where do you find time to dance practice 16 hours a day and record with BTS and do all that press with BTS and travel the world and do the touring and the meets and greets and the autographs?
It must be when he's on the toilet, or it must be when he's
He's in the shower, he's in the car.
Yeah, he's got like a special pen and paper made for shit that you can do in the shower.
Yeah, just like any little downtime moment, I'm just writing my own solo work.
Yeah.
And
that was impressive. He is fast.
He is.
He's
that,
very fast.
What was that? That second verse where he just went off? Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like, whoa, damn, and aggressive too.
The Hungs,
Hyungs? We're Americans.
They have nothing on us.
No, you old out of touch brothers.
Yeah, you guys don't know. He's gonna take away your income.
Yeah, man. K-pop
The
is
rhymes
too
work a
small
lot
of
better
a
in
lane.
Korean language as opposed to.
That's the one
Because like
thing.
the lyrics are actually really cool. You know, it's just the rap is very like rhyme heavy, and then when you just read it, it's not fully rhyming, obviously.
One, like the cleverness of wordplay through a translation, I just have to imagine. Like,
Yeah.
I have to imagine that for us as listeners, we just cannot possibly get the fullest experience
Yeah.
not speaking the language.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, the beat is awesome,
and his confidence over it, man.
Yeah, I love his voice, and the flow is undeniably impressive. The lyrics themselves are pretty badass, too.
Oh, yeah, this is braggadocious as hell.
And he is one of those, you know, you hear a lot of like braggadocious rappers who aren't even like really at the top of their game.
Where it just feels like a prerequisite, like you just have to brag
Yeah.
because that's one of the lanes.
And their video has like 500 views on YouTube videos. So like that.
Hey, man, you got fake it till you make it.
I mean, yo, it's part of the game. It's part of the rap games. It's
part of
the
the lifestyle.
attitude. So I get it. But with him, like, yeah, you're like the most successful person in the world right now.
Like,
I don't-
you have more money and more just at your fingertips, perhaps, than like anyone.
I mean, in the chorus, he's revealing he has a sexually transmitted disease.
He
and we're
does,
all like, that's a bad. I know that's.
and
not
it
what
really defines him because he keeps coming back to it.
I know he's spelling his name.
Yeah.
You know, and for us,
Running the STD at the
it
end
sounds like
there.
he's talking about. Wait, I had to put that together. He is not talking about sexually transmitted disease.
I was gonna say, and perhaps that is one of those unfortunate lacks of translations
Yeah.
to the English, or an unfortunate.
I think we're
yeah.
the best American reactors. I know plenty of people cover BTS, but I'm sure we got this game down to its best. But no, this dude is insanely impressive. I don't know exactly how accurate the translation is. He brought up one of his songs. I don't know the name, how to say it. To me, in my dumb eye, I go, Saharawar.
Hanuar.
The Saharawar, talking about how he's not too proud of that song, but you know, it still was a major fucking hit.
Yeah. It's almost reminded me a little bit of like some Eminem attitude, being like, hey man, even though you didn't like this, it still sold a bunch, I'm still making my money.
I have this this line pulled up because that is like my favorite. It translates so well here too. Right, if you want to go ahead, try reserving first class. My seat is business, yours is economy. Forever behind me, kissing my ass. That is such a good line.
Yeah. Plus, very relatable. Many of us have ridden on an airplane.
Yeah, that's true. Because I remember when we were watching that BTS come up video, that like 14-minute semi-documentary, just kind of slapped together for a bunch of YouTube
Video
videos.
essay.
Yeah, BTS, but especially him, were, you know, heavily criticized for wanting to be a rapper, and he comes out with shit like this, and you're like, God damn, this is crazy. I wonder if he can like really rap battle. I wonder if he can
Freestyle.
yeah,
Maybe. I mean,
I bet he could freestyle, but I wonder if he like can just like fucking like rap battle.
Yeah. Let's get a rift going in the BTS camp. I want to see RM versus Suga, then
Yeah.
Suga versus J-Hope.
Yeah.
And then RM versus just, let's get everybody rap battling each other.
And I'm sure, as the song kind of allude to, as you come up in the game, as we professions call it,
Yeah, as we play it.
a lot of the times people that you admire, which I'm assuming is what he's referring to, is that people that you admire who arguably you might have wanted like initial respect from, suddenly just don't respect you or probably talk down on you or something like that. And
Oh, yeah. Well, that's been, I get the sense, a struggle for them because of, the K-pop lane, the people from the underground hip-hop communities that they came from, are not super kind about that level of success and that style of music necessarily.
yeah. I mean, he even talks about how some people think that it was easy for them to get here. I used to think that. And then I saw that video, and I was like, oh, this is like when they're sleeping in one room with 7 people in this tiny-ass spot. You see how difficult it was for them to get to where they are. Just when you become as famous as them. Because they're fucking, like, in America now.
They're
like,
world
I've seen them on all
famous.
these talk
Yeah.
shows now.
They're global phenoms.
Yeah. So the fact that he has the time to make a solo album,
I know.
You usually do that when you leave the band. You don't do that. I mean, I know some artists have, like, throughout history, have always done, like, their own little solo album, sure. But for something to this degree, this caliber, when BTS is at the, you know, like, still making new music and at the touring all the time, yada, 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 like, they're not on break, and to be coming out with this stuff, it's the work ethic is insane to me. I wonder if he, like, hits himself in the morning. It's so weird. He must have, like, abnormal discipline regimens. He'll, like, whips himself.
4:30 every morning, somebody comes in and tases him awake.
Yeah, it's like, exactly.
Ready to go.
What does he do? He's the kind of guy that I imagine would put his forearm on a candle fire.
Over breakfast, he puts cigars out all down his arm. Then snorts a mountain of cocaine as he heads to the studio.
Such an extremist. And he also seems very kind. Well, this was great.
Yeah.
I love this. This was awesome. Thanks, Natalie, for requesting this. If you guys like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, click that notification bell. John does music video reactions 3 times a week over at our Patreon page. I just show up here for moral support and make sarcastic comments. It means a lot. Natalie just went to her first BTS concert.
In person, in a huge stadium in Britain.
First concert in person.
First time leaving the house. Way to go, Natalie. You went as big as you could.
I saw some of your Instagram stories. It looked like you were having an amazing time. The dress looked great. Or as you guys say in Ireland, great. So, yeah.
I have nothing to add to that other than crow tits.
Crow tits.
Remember, it all started with the crow tits.
I'll start
man.
with the crow tits. That's all I had to hear. Impacted my life. Changed my vocabulary forever.
And that's what you call me every time I see you.
Go burn yourself, people.